The asphalt work, which includes the city work, that they put these hideous signs up with it saying gas tax enabled this project to happen. And it's so hideous. I'm going to take pictures of it tomorrow or the next day. Um, the town should be protesting against that kind of thing. I'll just take some pictures of it and then I'm going to start saying something about it. And the truth is that asphalt is, if it was ever toxic, it's 1,500 times more toxic now. I'm not kidding. I'm still dealing with all kinds of all kinds of feelings. It's coming from that asphalt over there. Includes headache, and let alone just that's all I can smell. And as I spoke up against it in my neighborhood, on my street, and see, I didn't call today, but I got the number yesterday. But now it's solidified in me to call, at least to see if they have permits. I'm still stuck on that. That's all I can do. I mean, I don't know, really. I mean, I don't know. I mean, really, I'll go see this woman at the village market. Now, I've been hazed and bullied by at least 10 people that I know of now, includes the sheriff being called on me. And then I didn't post it on Facebook or anything, but they did it yesterday, and it's like I'm just trying to go to the store and they're right there on the corner, and I always have to turn right there, and they're right there, and they asphalted their front fucking yard. And it looks like they're doing some of the back, and it's like, this is so disgusting because, first of all, babes, that asphalt that they're getting, some kind of deal. I still have to figure that out, but it's toxic. It's toxic. Guy that laid 12 truckloads right on the other side of the fence here. People need to take a stand, and I'm gonna, I get up early in the morning and I can think better about this. The truth is, ever since that has gone in, I've been experiencing health issues, and I know I'm not imagining it. I'm trying to let things pass. Say like if I'm fasting or I have insomnia, and it's like no, no doubt when I go out there and try to get a breath of fresh air, I have not wanted to sit out there. My chickens won't even go over there anymore. They're wondering what the hell just happened around them. I mean, that stuff is toxic. It really is, and so it's just taking way too long for me to do this. It's just me here, and I can't believe it. It's just like, okay, so I'm going to go around and take a picture of this shit. And I got to say, you know what? We can't let this happen anymore. Never again, please. No. First of all, they're setting this place up for some kind of flooding right there. If you look at, and then what they did, see, this is a place where people like to walk, and they go maybe run, or they walk, or you know there isn't enough parking places, so we need every single little space on the side of the road. And what they put there, I'm not kidding, man. It's a mound like this big of a curb on the side of the road, going all the way up North Circle and also Sounders Meadows Road. And it's to one side as if they were trying to, like, well, we're going to curb it, for the water to go around. And it's like, just let it run off. Let it kind of dissipate. But now it's kind of centralized. But anyway, all of that stuff, I can tell, I can feel it, babes. We have a problem with toxicity in the air anyway. I mean, I just walked in that store and it was like somebody spilled a gallon of bleach on the floor or something. Because I just couldn't believe I was having to be fucking smelling that shit when I was in there. And so then I get to the cash register and I noticed this same girl that yesterday I was driving after they hazed me, and then I turned, and I'm going down my road, and I'm like 3 houses away, and I see a group of people, and this one big chick, and she has a ring through her nose and through her eyeball and through her ears, and I was like, oh fuck, I'm thinking, God, there's a bully or whatever, but I try to just be nice and just go to my home. And then I look in the rearview mirror, and she kind of swirls around and looks, and then and I thought, like, oh fuck, she's like just being an asshole or something, towards me. Yeah, I don't know. But then here I go to the fucking village market, and she's working the cash register. This is how small this town is. I'm like, I'm doing fine because I'm listening to this music. It's an amazing music. What was the song? It's one that I like to sing. It's a very airy song. It's kind of like anyway. So she was grooving, and I could tell it was a little bit of an exaggerated niceness. This is what I have to be careful of. And then what does she do? She mentions the asphalt. She goes, they're pouring asphalt on my road. I live on Delano, and it's going in my window at night, and I get a headache. I can't stand it. It's terrible. It smells. It stinks. And she's telling me that, and I'm looking at her going, really? Because I thought the same thing. I was concerned about the same thing, and I said it's really unconscientious, blah blah blah, and then she says she's going on about it. It's like weird. It's like she just brought it up, And what did she think I was going to do? Start yelling into the camera or something? But really, it's like, okay. And then I mentioned about, see, this other woman walked up, and we all kind of listened to each other. We don't talk enough in town. This needs to fucking come out more. So I'm going to start posting on the Idyllwild forums, just talking about, we need to get enough voices up. This is my idea on my road alone. What I'm looking at on my road alone, babes, okay, I watched me. I heard and watched at least over 25 houses being built, and not 30. Now, when you go and look at their driveways, what did they put in there? Not asphalt. There's a lot of them that I can just see they didn't use asphalt. Some people down the road, they have a huge wood business. They just put a little circular drive in. What do they use? Beautiful white cement. It's not asphalt. I'm sorry, babes, you couldn't convince me that that is more toxic than the fucking asphalt that we're smelling right now coming in from the warlords over there that are like, and let's put a mound this big on the side of the road where people can't walk anymore, people can't bike anymore, and people can't even park. This is a really small town, and that road is used because town gets clogged, and then down South Circle and around the bridge and everything, it gets clogged up. People park there, bumper to bumper. And now it's got this fucking massive mound. I can't believe that nobody else but me is going to start complaining and saying, excuse me, we cannot have that here. We didn't have a problem with anything before. There wasn't, if you notice, babes, with this flood that happened, even with the flood and the way the creek was, handled it just fine. We're fine here. We're safe. Stop fucking putting that shit up here, especially the asphalt that's fucking with my eyes. Can't get a good breath of fresh air. Don't want to go outside and sit there. I used to want to go outside and fucking sit in the sun next to right there. Right there where all my plants are, and it's like right on the other side of the fence is just this. So I'm just going to go and take a picture of this stuff and say, are you kidding me? And then I am also going to press to see if these people had permits on their, see this little girl, this woman, I mean, she's actually really big. Her tits are about the size of me. I mean, I'm sorry, but some women out there, I'm just saying there's characters out there with me. I'm hippie chick, man. Where's my glasses? Here, you know what I mean, man? I am that chick, that everybody, of course she's always stoned, man. You can't tell when she's high or not. Whatever fucking, whatever character we are, can we just get on the same page here and go, whew, oh man, but see, the thing is I don't really think that person, I'm thinking, what road? What window do you live in? I'm going to go back and ask her. What house? What house are you at? She says she lived on Tollgate, and I mean Delano, and it's like, well, the only one that you could possibly live in there is the place that did the asphalting. And I've been feeling off ever since that fucking shit has been laid down. Right here next to me, 12 fucking truckloads. I'm not exaggerating. Of course it stinks and I feel off, babes. That's a fucking hit. Let alone, what I mean, it's a hit from the warlords that want everybody miserable. And that shit should have been fucking stopped. The residences should know better. And I'm gonna get the number of houses that I've seen just thinking about it right now. There's a couple that did wrong, but we can even look at the company that they used. Was this a city industrial grade asphalt company, or was this a private grade driveway asphalt company? That makes a big difference. To me, it would. Of course it would. Look at the toxicity in it. Look how it deteriorates or seeps or absorbs or whatever. But, for the most part, babes, if it's 25 houses, 5 of them, counting these fucking idiots around here, and it's not even that, to tell you the truth, less than 5 has put in asphalt. And the rest is white cement. They took care of business there. They didn't put asphalt there. That's tasteless shit. It's like the city road just all of a sudden turns into your fucking yard. You are crazy there. This shit happened in a flash. Towards the end of last month, hardly 3 weeks. It includes the shitty fucking work they did on the highway, and this stuff is like, it's a slap around to the people here who are the whole entire world is going through fucking PTSD, really just shock because of the Hawaii thing. And then other stuff. Oh, gas prices up $600.78. Now everybody just and the announcements and the shit that they keep listening to on the news with this stuff stomping around them, and they're just belly up. Not going to say, excuse me, that is the biggest fucking crock of shit, and remove that. How dare you? Big old fucking mounds of unbelievable. I can understand putting a little curb, but this is like, what the fuck is that? This is like to prevent people from ever parking there. Is that really what you want to do? Yes, that's what you did. I don't know who's going to feel good about parking over that thing. Or even walking around there. The whole thing stinks. God have mercy. They have just fucking, in just hardly any amount of time, and I'm noticing a lot more trash trucks. Babes, I'm gonna fucking film this trash can site that they set up right here along the creek. On the other side of the creek, it's like right there. Never been there before, and they're empty. The last 3 times that they've been here, and it seems like every 3 days that they come, totally empty. So what are they doing? It's like, bah, bah. It's like these empty fucking, bah, bah. And then what does the truck do? Because the stupid idiot can't see if anything went in there or not. He bothers to scrunch. He goes, ah! He's turning on the compactor right there. And that shit right there is a fucking, that is, you're supposed to call and say, excuse me, would you stop? Talk to the people over there and say, how did you allow that to happen? You got some kind of a deal? Because you're degrading the quality of our lives here. We didn't come here to fucking have a trash can in our faces and it's like fucking every day now. It's like that thing goes everywhere now. And it's like they're trying to get people to get a fucking big old fat fucking trash can. It's like, babes, where's the place where we have a fucking, we can stay quiet? Where's the place that does that? I want to go there. It used to be that way here where people consented. They said, yeah, we'll turn our saws on only after 9 o'clock in the morning. All machinery, none. That has been broken. You can tell it's been broken. It's been just overridden. Forget it. It doesn't even exist anymore now. Wouldn't even imagine that that's going on. You wouldn't even imagine somebody like me is going, oh my God, are you kidding? But and somebody's going to keep that fucking racket going till 10 o'clock at night as if it's the city. And they're not even up here enjoying the silence of the forest and being with the way that everything sets and the smell, the beautiful air. Now it's just toxic shit. And it's like, okay, Shauna, you ready to move? I got to get my fake microphone. Here it is. You ready to move now? No? You fucking idiot. You better fucking sell out. Get the hell out. Go find the place that doesn't have that where people, your next door neighbors are like, oh, thank God, yeah, no, we don't even need a fence. Of course, if we build a fence, put a gate on it. Going towards each other instead of having to walk all the way and get to the street and then come down like this. And I don't know, babes. Can't we all just get along?